Show. They love their coffee, they make you smile. Come on and join them, sit a while. It's the Lynn Show. Show them love, show you care. Like and subscribe, share if you dare. It's the Lynn Show. Granny's having coffee talk. These two sisters really rock.
It's the Ann Lynn Show. Here's Ann and Lynn.
Hello there.
Hey.
Hey. My hearing aids just went down. Oh
No.
Come on, hearing aids.
I think we're actually going to call this the Lynn and Glenda Show.
All right.
Because, honestly, this is 2 weeks in a row that Mom hasn't been here.
I know.
What do you guys think? Should we call this the Lynn Glenda Show? I think it's got a nice little ring. We'll just kind of push Mom out of the way, right?
Right. Now, next week is the 12th,
Mm-hmm.
and she should be here.
She should be.
Should be. Let me look on the calendar and see what's on the school. Where I see here now. Well, let's see here. She's got, okay. She looks like she's good.
Okay. Well, but otherwise, if she doesn't show up, I'm going to absolutely change the intro.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's about time. It's going to be the Lynn Glenda Show.
It'll be the merging. Well, I want to welcome everybody. I saw on the Ann Lynn Show side that Scott said hello to Mama and Auntie, and he said howdy actually, and I answered him back howdy. And then I see Tiffany is here.
Hey, Tiffany. And hey, brother.
Right. And who else do you see is here?
I see Ginger from Not For Nothing Homestead. Hey, girly. I'm so glad you're here. I am so grateful. And then I also see Chris Lindy is in the house. So, hey, Chris, I'm so glad you're here. So anyhow, thank you to everybody for joining us this morning. Mom had to go to a doctor's appointment. She is absolutely just fine. It's just a simple little thing that she had to get into. Right. And you know how, whenever you really need to get in to see the doctor, that sometimes that the only time that is available is at a not so good time for you.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what's happened. So Mom is just fine. She's just at a doctor's appointment. And I know that she sends her love to each and every single one of you, but hopefully she'll be back next week. So otherwise, the name of the show is getting changed.
Well, she's had several appointments. In fact, she's morning, everybody.
Good morning, Jessie. Good morning.
She's had several appointments, and she's going to continue to have a few more for a while. And hopefully it won't slow her down and she'll be able to be here. But if not, thank you, Glenda, so much.
Oh, you are so
with Glenda. What was I going to say?
We need to clink in.
I have an appointment today.
But we need to clink in.
I know. And then I'll tell
clink in with everybody.
So what
are you drinking before we clink in?
I am drinking cranberry juice, 100% sugar-free.
That sounds good. I am having lavender honey tea with stevia to sweeten it that I grew from my garden.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
All right, ready. 1, 2, 3.
Clink, clink.
Clink, clink, clink. And clink to each and every single one of you. Hope you got your beverage of choice and
that's good.
Enjoying it.
That's really good. I have an appointment, but I actually got to make one at 2:00 today. So I'm going to see about a simple little thing. It's nothing. And then guess what? Tomorrow I get my new hearing aids from the VA. And I'm going to actually ride down with the driver.
Oh, like from the DAV.
Right.
A lot of VAs have the DAV take their veterans in. I think it's a really neat program that they offer.
Right. I had to go last week, I think it was. Yes. Oh. And I have to tell you, my driver, we just have a great time. He took me on a Thursday and he took cameraman on well, the other fellow took Tony on Tony cameraman on a Friday. So anyway, but mine, I have to tell you, mine said 45 minutes for the visit, and I showed the driver 45 minutes. Yep, okay, okay. I had a 2:00 appointment. We left at 12:30. We got down to there about 1:45. I went in, went to the restroom, went up to the whatever floor it was, second floor. I checked in. About 2 minutes later, they call my name. I go back to this office. I answer about 10 questions, and I'm told, "You're finished." I walked out at 2 minutes after 2.
You could have gone over to the VCS, which is like the little store that they have, like the little.
No, this was down at a whole new. No, this was.
Oh, you weren't at the VA hospital.
No,
You were
I was not. No, oh no, I would have loved to. Yeah, no,
You were at the VBA, the benefits department.
right. I was down in a whole different area of town,
Okay.
a ritzy part of that metro area.
Yes.
Anyway, so I call my driver. I come down and I call him, and I can hear noise in the background. I knew he was at a restaurant. I felt so bad. He said, "I'll be right there."
Oh, you should have said, "I will just meet you. Where are you at? I'll come in.
Oh,
I'll
I
sit
knew
with
where
you."
he was across the street at Skyline Chili.
Oh my gosh, I would have said, "I'm meeting you. We'll leave after we eat. Let's get something to eat."
Yeah. So anyways, he came right over. I felt so bad. I could smell Skyline Chili in the vehicle. And I think what he must have done, is took it to go.
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, I didn't have breakfast this morning, so I thought I might have time for a quick lunch." I said, "You should have stayed." "Oh no, veterans come first." No.
It's okay to eat. I want you to have your sugar levels up. I need you to get me home safely. I don't need your stomach growling. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
Hey, Becky. Becky's in the house. Good morning.
Good morning.
I just saw her popping in, and
there she is.
I see Scott's dropping links, and Jesse is welcoming everybody. Thank you to our moderators for helping us out.
They're the best. They're the best. They were talking, Jesse and Lisa. I was in. Well, first of all, I was at Glenda's live on Saturday, and then you come, right after it was your live, and I was there, but I was so ill that night. I actually went to bed at 8:00 my time. I left early from your giveaway, and I stayed as long as I could. I just sat in a chair, and I slept 12 hours that night. I didn't go to church Sunday. I didn't go to prayer meeting Monday. Last night we had a community hymn sing, and it was at our church, and I felt so much better. But I understand there were some winners. Who is a winner? Because I called Glenda and I said, who were some of the winners from the giveaway? It's been, giveaway now.
Get away now.
Who was it? Who was it, Glenda?
Oh, a couple of them came to the Grace and Fire home.
I know. I was like, yay. I would have given you a run for your money if I'd have stayed in.
I think you would have. I think it would have been a competition. And honestly, I would have been so happy to go to that P.O. box and picked it up for you.
Thank you.
It's my honor to do that so much. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe it. I was really shocked. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm on a winning streak tonight. But what I will say is that YouTube changed everybody's names to their handle name. And people were trying to figure out who's who. And I'm like, oh, how? And I went in, I'm like, I'm trying to change my name to help Jesse and Lisa figure out who people are. Yes. And so I'm like adding numbers, and, it seems like, like it's still like Jesse was like, I think I know who this person is.
Right.
I'm like, I'm trying to just figure out how to keep it the same, but it wouldn't let me take my original name back because I have channels like for the TVs and things that subscribe. So yeah, it's kind of funny. So yeah, I was kind of like, guess your person. I think that's what we should have called that show was guess the person. And if he can get it right, then then we have to send him some cookies.
Ooh.
And if he got it wrong, then we got, maybe maybe we got doged again, an extra
Oh,
$2.
yeah.
It's like guess your people.
Yeah. Oh, it was so I enjoyed it as much as I could.
Oh,
And
it was fun.
so you won some wonderful gifts, I understand.
I did. I'm super excited. And so I'll share those at a different time though.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Um, I know. Yeah,
We
Jesse.
talked about actually it was both of me. Like it was actually me.
Oh.
Yeah. Spell check. You gotta love it. Girl, spell check and we have a love-hate relationship, but I hate texting. And so one day I was telling my bonus daughter, I never call her my daughter in love. See, I almost said in love because that's what I call her too. Either bonus daughter or daughter in love. She is not my daughter-in-law. There's such can be a contentious relationships between mother-in-law and your daughter-in-law, but I actually gained one that, she is my bonus daughter. Anyhow, I was telling her when her and my son first got married, I said, now listen, I hate texting. I hate it. I hate it because you lose context in it, and I have upset my children by texting, and they don't understand what I'm actually trying to say. But more importantly, autocorrect.
Oh, love it.
Autocorrect changes things up. And it's your responsibility to figure out what I said if autocorrect changed it over. And you're welcome for the laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I do not enjoy autocorrect either. You have to be really careful. Well, this is the first. Yep, the phone is I love
the phone is faster than the TV. Yeah, I find that too.
We talked last night, and I absolutely love it. Glinda will call, and sometimes she'll check on me, and cameraman, and we just talk to each other, and I just love it. I'd rather have that than Texas. That's it. Texas. Oh no, I love Texas. I love Texas.
But you meant see, now your autocorrect is in your mouth right now, Aunt Lynn.
Well,
you gotta do that in texting.
We have started a new month, Glinda.
Yay!
The month of November. And Glinda brought up a very I have a list, and Jesse knows that. Jesse, I didn't go to that source. I went to that source, and I thought they were wrong last week. Jesse, and I knew they were wrong. It's something like it was instead of whatever the date was, October or something. It was from August 13th that they had put that in as happening that day. So anyway, I went to a different source. I think some of it is. I'll just give a few of what this month is. It is Adoption Awareness Month. Yes. We have an adopted grandson, and I don't even say that. When I see him, I grab him and I say, I love you, grandson, because that's who he is to me. Absolutely. And I tell you what, he is such a part of our family that you would not even, he just melted into our family, and he looks like our family.
I know. Well, it was a God thing, a God destined thing for him to be part of our family.
I'm getting chills, but it is so true, because up until then I was unsure of adoption myself, just, unsure of it, of how things worked for people in real life. And then when our children talked about it, I was like, okay, and I wasn't still positively sure. They fostered for quite a while, and then he just melted into the family, and we were able to be at his adoption ceremony, and it was unbelievable. The love. There were people that had worked with him, through the system. They were there.
It was I saw the pictures. There was something that had happened because I had planned on going. Something, I had an appointment that I couldn't get out of or something. but I saw the pictures and it was just a beautiful ceremony. Just beautiful.
Wow. Well, I tell you, the
I love that,
John,
Becky.
yes, me too. My aunt and uncle are adopted. When my dad told me they were, I thought he was lying because Aunt Joanna looks just like me. I know. You would never know now.
Same with
It's
your grandson. Like he actually
God
looks
thing.
like our family.
God's got to work in that situation and do a miraculous working in there. And the heart's, once your spirit, joins and your heart melts, I think that, yeah, it can kind of come on the outside too, if you think about it.
Absolutely.
Because he's so
Absolutely.
joyful, he's so content now. He's so peaceable now. And the judge let him, him and his two siblings do the gavel. Boom. Oh, it was awesome. So today is something that I know is near and dear to you,
Yes.
month.
Yes, it is.
Well, no, I've got another one
But
first.
go ahead and do the other one first. Yeah.
Okay. It's Child Safety Protection Month
Oh,
because we have our grandchildren and we believe we want to protect all children. So it is
absolutely.
Child Safety Protection Month.
Mhm.
It is Diabetes Awareness Month.
Mhm.
It is Epilepsy Month.
Oh, epilepsy awareness. Oh,
Native American Heritage Month.
we got
Here's
some
a
of that in our DNA.
here's a fun one. Peanut Butter Lovers Month.
Oh, Mom, where is my mother?
She loves her peanut butter.
She loves her peanut butter, folks. I'm just saying. I'm surprised sometimes she
Every
doesn't
day.
have it on
Every
the
day.
channel.
Yeah.
Like for snack time, she doesn't bring peanut butter. But let me tell you, that woman loves her peanut butter.
Here's one. There's the real and then there's the unreal, right?
Okay.
Real Jewelry Month. It's Real Jewelry Month.
Listen, this is real jewelry. These beads
Well,
are
I
real.
guess
They're on my wrist. They're real.
real expensive.
No, actually, they're just beads. I mean, I don't know. You can go down to Michael's. I believe that this is real. It's I can touch it.
Oh.
It's tangible. It's real.
Hi, Ann. Hello,
Oh,
Ann.
my mother's in the house. Hey,
Hey,
Mama.
hi, Ann. And you just heard that we just said, yeah, she does. Yes, I do. She loves her peanut butter. I'll just finish up with sleep comfort month. It's so important to get your comfort. And this is the one that Glenda is going to expound on. We're going to do the final one for right now. And it's Caregivers Appreciation Month.
It's the National Caregivers Appreciation Month. Yeah, absolutely. And I've known about this month for many years. Sir Grace is opening the garage. I don't know if it's showing up on if you can hear it. Hi. But anyhow, he's opening the garage. But yes, it's National Month of the Family Caregiver. And being part of a huge foundation, I am so excited. Last year, Sir Grace and I went to the 2024 Hidden Heroes History Makers Gala, if I can say that.
Great.
Which was in Washington, D.C. And we are planning on going back this year. But at the gala, they have made the announcement of who one of our award recipients is. So I'm going to read it straight from the Elizabeth Dole Foundation's announcements. It says, the Elizabeth Dole Foundation is thrilled to share some exciting news for our upcoming Heroes and History Makers Gala on December 1st. First, we are honored to present Emma Hemming Willis and the late Frederick W. Smith with the prestigious Tom Hanks Caregiver Champion Award. And just a side note, Tom Hanks is our spokesman for the foundation and an incredible advocate for military and veteran caregivers, as well as the military community. Oh, he's a nice guy. I'm just saying, even in person. Emma, she is an entrepreneur, a model, author, actress, mother, and devoted wife to actor Bruce Willis.
Yes.
Since Bruce's diagnosis of frontotemporal dementia, FTD, in 2022, Emma has stepped into the role of full-time caregiver with strength and grace. She has since emerged as a powerful voice for the caregiver community, raising awareness of dementia and starting conversations about the importance of brain health. Her unwavering advocacy and deep empathy for fellow caregivers embodies the very spirit of this award. So she will be at the gala to receive the Tom Hanks
Oh,
award.
right.
Yes,
Right.
which I'm really excited. And when she first announced, her role as a caregiver, I sent the article straight to the foundation, and I said, we need to take a look at what she's putting out, because it's so relatable. Although, Sir Grace doesn't have dementia, what she talks about with how caregivers are so judged and burning both ends of the bridges and having to raise families, a lot of them, it resonated really deep within our community. And I'm really honored that, that they have chosen her as the recipient of this prestigious award within the foundation. So yay,
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. I'm sure she's got other things to be watching, but should she be watching, congratulations to Emma. So yes.
Oh, that is absolutely wonderful. Well, okay.
My Chibi Fennec is in the house. Hey, Chibi Fennec. Hey, girly. I know Chibi. So do you, Aunt Lynn. Hey,
Hey, if you're a friend of
your family,
your
family.
Oh, how wonderful. Becky Benton.
And that would be my mother calling in. Mother.
Oh, maybe she wants to talk.
Well, okay, fine. Let me put her in.
Let's just see ask her. Tell
you are live. Say hi.
Am I live? Am I live?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting in a parking lot of my eye doctor. Oh, you guys, I've missed everybody. I haven't been there for I don't know how many weeks now.
Well, we're going to change the name of the show.
Okay.
It is officially the Lynn Glenda Show. It's no longer the official Ann Lynn Show. It's the official Lynn Glenda Show.
I know. Well, I had every intention of being here with you, be there today, but I had an issue crop up over the weekend with an eye, and pray for me, everybody. It's like this thing goes wrong and that thing goes wrong.
Nope.
Yeah, so it's you got to be tough to be an old person these days.
It's hard. Like Jesse says, it's hard being 63. We won't tell your age, but I think he misses.
I'm a little older than you, Jesse, but I agree. It was hard being 63.
Yes.
I think Lynn would agree too.
Well, It's hard being my age right now. I just had my birthday.
I'm backtracking.
I have trouble with my tongue today. So I've had trouble with my tongue for like 3 days. So I'm going in to see about my tongue.
Well, if we're going to talk about all of our medical things,
I could stick my tongue out and y'all would know.
The G Lynn Show, the show. I see that.
You don't know who's going to be there.
Well, we're going to put it to hip hop music, though. The official G Lynn Show.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah, I guess you could.
I could get Jesse going on the drums,
That's right. You're going down.
But anyhow, next week, yes, I plan to be there, and the week after we'll be on special location with Lynn.
That's right. We're going to be. You and I are going to be on a special location.
We'll be in the car, so I think we're going to be there, don't you, Lynn?
Pardon?
She said she's asking, do you think that you'll be there?
Oh yeah, I think we're going to take another person with us, aren't we?
We are. We're going to take another person.
Not me.
No,
unfortunately.
We're going to do a Cousins Gone Wild trip while you guys are.
You are. You should go live for a minute there. That would be fun.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Cousins Gone Wild.
Cousins. That's all cousins are going. Cousins are going on a road trip while we're gone.
Yes, to Jungle Gyms. That's why I say it's wild.
It's a day trip.
But it's going to be wild. It's Jungle Gyms. It's a jungle in there, so we're going to be going wild.
Well,
and you're going to have
last week, Dave and I were in the state of Virginia.
Mhm.
And we went to Williamsburg is where we were at. And that's I like it there because there's so much really old history about our country.
Mhm.
In Jamestown, they have replicas of some of the first colony buildings and people and what they needed and what they did, and also Indian and the Native Americans that were here, and they had little round houses made out of, I want to say straw, but I don't remember. But there's a lot of history in that part of the country. There's antiques there. So you know what I did, and I came home with drum roll, a desert rose. It's Franciscan desert rose, which is my favorite pattern dishes. They're old, and a cookie jar.
I know.
I said to Dave, could this be my birthday gift? And he said, if you want it to be. And I said, I do, please, I do. So I came home with that really, really happy. But we had a good time. He needed to get away. I think we both did. And so,
yes.
It is. Sometimes you just need to get away so you can rest.
Yeah.
Get away from everything, So,
well, speaking of resting, you suggested that one day the three of us stay in our PJs and order in Uber, or how is it?
Uber Eats, or you do DoorDash.
I've never done either of those.
What?
No.
Mm-mm.
Me neither.
I have.
So the person going with us, she knows all about DoorDash. So
she knows. She'll help us with that.
Wow. Well, you've never done DoorDash. I did not know that, Mom.
No.
Yes, I have not done. I've ordered groceries online like twice, and the second time I did it, they goofed up the order, and then it wasn't available for pickup, and so then I had to go inside and get my order again, try to remember what was on my list. And then I got doubly charged. And so that was it for, Dave said, no more.
No
so,
more.
I mean, I got my money back eventually, but he was like, no.
No, I don't blame you. No.
So.
Well, we'll try DoorDash, or we'll have something in there already, but we're just
we'll have food.
I think it's going to be rainy. So.
Oh, is it?
One of those days is supposed to be rainy, so that would be a wonderful day to at least get in early. Say we go out in the morning, and then we get back in. We could bring lunch with us, dinner, whatever you want to call it, dinner, and then we could put our PJs on and just turn on the fireplace and be warm.
Yeah, that sounds like nice, and especially these cool days now. But it's going to be 70 something here today. Last night was like in the 30s, and today is going to be in the 70s.
I know, it's wonderful.
Still weird weather. Still very weird.
And
I'm going to let you go. I need to go in and see what's going on.
Okay.
And, so barring another part need a little tune-up, I will be there Wednesday with everybody. And
otherwise, it's going to be the G Lynn show.
All right.
Could be. Or it could just be the G show. Gigi.
It is. Hey, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Oh, I got to hold that little baby yesterday.
You got to meet your great grandson for the first time.
Oh, he's a heart melter.
He is.
He's
full head of hair.
Yeah, full head of hair.
Auburn, kind of auburn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that was so wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm gonna say goodbye. Great.
All right.
And Granny.
That's from her. Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right.
All right.
So good to hear from her.
It is.
There, besides being monthly and national, today is November the 5th, and Saturday is the 8th, and that is Becky Benton's birthday on November the 8th.
Okay. You know, like I have my little thing. Happy birthday, Becky. Happy birthday.
Today being November the 5th, the first thing I want to share, it's a little odd, but it's okay. And you can YouTube this and you can watch everything about it on YouTube. It was UFO abduction, November 5th, 1975. His name was Travis Walton, and I could be wrong, but I think Mr. Walton recently passed away. I could be wrong on that, Jesse. And in 1993, there was a movie made about his alleged abduction by aliens, and it's called Fire in the Sky. Now, I can't remember if I've watched Fire in the Sky. Someone said it was kind of not spooky, but kind of a scary movie, and
Creepy, maybe.
something. So I've seen parts of it. I know that for sure. And also, the second thing that's kind of interesting is the November 5th has been popular for presidential elections.
Oh,
November 5th in 1996 was President Clinton's re-election on November 5th.
Mhm.
And in 2024 was our current president's election.
Well, re-election.
Yeah, and they didn't say re-election, but
It
duh.
really is re-election.
Yeah, President Trump. Number 3 is it's National Love Your Red Hair Day. This is to celebrate your red hair.
I was born a redhead.
I was born a rambling man. I
His
was
hair
born a
color
redhead.
changed.
Yeah, I was born a redhead. No, I wasn't. Your mother had very, very bright red hair.
Yep.
And she had a little Spitfire temper to go with it.
And then she had my sister with fire red hair.
Yes, yeah.
With
And a
the red-
granddaughter with fire red hair.
Yep.
And you girls came out with kind of a reddish cast, I do believe.
My boys have red beards.
Yes, yes. And our
My boys, they're redheads.
Yep. They took over the red.
That just in their beard. It's kind of, one of them told me that it's a rare thing for that to happen. It's not like like their hair color is different than their beard color.
Yes.
And that it's not like something that's super common. Sorry, I have a lash in my eye.
Yeah.
But it's not super common. But my boys have red beards.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, one of them, he went away to college and he came home and he had a beard for the first time. And I went, there's that redhead hair you were born with. Because I hadn't seen that since the day he was born. I mean, he was born with peach fuzz red hair and the whole thing fell out. I thought maybe he would become a redhead. And he didn't. But man, he came back and it was in his beard. And I went,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's your red hair that you were born with.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
It is.
Our family has several redheaded cousins in our. Also, today is National Chinese Takeout Day.
Hey, maybe that's a dinner idea.
I am wanting some Chinese foods. I have just been craving it. And,
Really?
And I asked our son a couple weeks ago, I said, you want to go get Chinese? And he's like, no, it doesn't sound good. So we did something else. But I'll have to take cameraman. We'll have to go have Chinese out today.
I like Japanese foods.
Oh, yeah. What's that restaurant that everyone goes to for Japanese?
I'm not going to say it because it's not a very good Japanese restaurant.
Oh, okay. I know it's popular, but
yeah, I lived in Japan for 3 years.
Oh, well, hey.
When you have the real thing, the real Japanese foods, oh my gosh. Oh, it's Guy Fawkes Day. That's over in England. So for the major,
right. Yes.
Remember the 5th of November, it's Guy Fawkes Day.
That's right.
Look it up. Right. So they were trying to overthrow the royals, and big bonfires were set.
Oh yeah.
And as a tradition these days, even our church did it when we lived over in England. We had big bonfires to celebrate Guy Fawkes Day. So yeah, I forgot about that.
Right.
It's remember the 5th of November. It's a poem. So go look it up.
Yes. I read that, and yes, it's right. I would.
Jesse, I would take out Chinese, but Lisa says I'm already taken, so I can't anymore.
Oh, and here's one that I think, Linda, I don't know if you want to comment on it, but
Okay.
it's called National Healthy Skin Month. November is Healthy
Well,
National
yes, I
Skin
would
Month.
like to
Well,
comment on it.
today is National Healthy Skin Month.
Well, not just about skin, but I'm going to kind of go into wellness, that products that go on the skin. I'm so excited. Sir Grace won something and I took it from him. So, and we all knew I was going to take it. I got the Miss Ann Dale's little, I think it's called the travel kit or something like that. Jesse, you can put the link in for her shop. But if you get your phone out, you can, and you're watching on the TV.
Hold on.
You can take a picture of, or, you get your camera up and you can get her QR code here. That's her. Did you get it?
I got it.
It'll take you straight to the website.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can order all of her wonderful products. But so when we were all on the cruise, each of us got a little container, a little bit bigger than this one, of her magnesium cream. And I'm a migraine sufferer. And yes, I go to the doctor. And yes, I get Botox. And yes, I'm on medications. I have tried all the natural homeopathic ways. There are some that are super good at supporting, like trying to get over a migraine. And one of them just happens to be magnesium. And so what you do, at least what it does for me, is the tension in the back of my neck, right back here, gets real tight, and that triggers another migraine because you're hurting so bad, everything just tenses up. And so I took my meds, and I do believe those helped, but this actually took it over the edge because my meds weren't working as strong as they should have. And then add in being seasick too. But I am super excited. And the other day, we went to float, Sir Grace and I was telling him I'm going in with a migraine. And I said, I took my med. And he goes, do you have Miss Ann's magnesium cream in your purse? He said, I think you need to put that on. And I didn't have it, but I did go to float. So I was still getting that magnesium. I was just sitting in the tank with 1,500 pounds of Epsom salts, which is magnesium. So my body did absorb it. And then by the time I got done, it was over. So if you're a migraine sufferer, or somebody with migraines, get you some of this. It's a really good supportive. There it is. Yep, that's it right there.
It's a travel pack.
And then, she talks about these things being so tiny, and I'm going, actually, I really kind of like this because this is stuff that you can stick in your purse, and it's tiny, and a little bit goes a long way. So it's not like I'm going to run through this really fast. But there's black cumin body butter in it. I love her lip balm. This was in our bags too for the cruise, and love that stuff. And then she's also got her oregano salve, which I'm really excited to try. I've never used that. Lavender, she calls it luxurious lavender. And I grow lavender.
Yes.
I actually do. And then I freeze dry it. Oh, that smells so. Lavender is also another one that I use for migraine. So I might be making a migraine. Oh my gosh. That smells amazing, Aunt Lynn. Can you smell that? Smell it. I'm going to rub it all over you.
Oh, wow. I love it.
No, I'm serious, you guys. This is.
No, I like it. Lavender. Yes. And lavender, I know you grow it.
I grow it. I put it in my nesting box herbs. I also make teas with it.
Yes.
And if you struggle with lavender, growing it, lavender likes neglect. Don't overwater it. More than likely you're overwatering, because that's what kills lavender fast. They like dry soil. Let's see here. Calendula oil, super good for your skin. If you've got any kind of cracks in your skin, Mom needs to try this.
Yes, I just started to say her fingers crack in the winter for sure, but
oh yeah. And then cayenne oil. I know cayenne's supposed to be really good for people with arthritis.
Well, cameraman, yes, he swears by his cayenne.
A little bit of a drop or two. Now, one of the things that, I'm trying to think what she said. I think she uses arnica for bruises, but I use arnica for pain. It's also got really good properties in it for pain. And so it's an arnica salve.
Okay.
And so I'm actually going to put some on because my hands are hurting right now. I've got a little Arthur in my knuckles.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put that in. I've been waiting. Oh, it smells good too. Yeah. So arnica is a flower, and you can make all kinds of really good salves. I used to make salves with it a long time ago. I just don't have any right now. So I'm gonna put some on. So thank you to Miss Ann, and Jesse dropped the links as I asked. So thank you so much to Jesse for doing that. Ann is such a giver and such a lady.
Yep, she's a giver. Yeah.
And I was talking about Ann yesterday with one of the trainers at my gym. He's not my personal trainer, but I've known this gentleman for 15 years. And I brought up Miss Ann because we're talking about having a positive attitude in life.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I was at the gym during her live, so I didn't listen in to her like I wanted, but I remember every Tuesday. It's Tuesday where you get to choose your attitude. And he goes, that's a really good little saying.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, you get to choose your attitude. And I said, yeah, I think about that every day, but especially on Tuesdays. Sometimes my attitude's not very nice, and I admit to that one. So, but I think of Miss Ann every Tuesday.
Yes.
You know, spreading positivity and just a breath of fresh air.
And you can catch yourself, you know, like if you're starting to go off the deep end and in not a good attitude, you can once it gets down in you, then you can hear her words. You hear what she says, and then you can make an attitude adjustment.
Or sometimes I just excuse myself. Hey, sometimes though, my negative attitude is because I'm a little bit hangry. How about you?
Oh, I think that I wonder what time it is. Wow. You might skipped it. I didn't know. I just thought that's okay.
Skip your snack?
Well, I got a banana.
Ooh.
I need a little potassium.
Hey, that's good for you. So I'm curious what everybody in the chat is having for snack, breakfast, or what they're going to have for lunch, because I know that we're getting close to the lunch hour.
Yes, we are where we live.
So for lunch, I'm going to have breakfast. I'm going to have a proper eggs, toast, and bacon. That's typically what I like to eat for lunch. But in the meantime, poor Scott. We tried finding these in Canada. I looked everywhere. Several hours. But my ginger chews, that Karma at Lewis Acre Farm. Now, this is not the same brand,
right?
But she mentioned, ginger chews. Like that would be really good because ginger is good for nausea, and I'm on a medication that causes a little bit of nausea. So these are what I've been chewing on right before we went live. Ooh, Jesse said he is going to have bacon and eggs.
Lots of bacon, 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 bacon.
That's exactly what we're going to have. Bacon, eggs, toast, coffee. For breakfast, I just don't eat a whole lot. And I'm really not a nice, even though I try to choose my attitude, I sit and I watch Garden Answer and have a cup of coffee and wake myself up. And so that's kind of how I start my morning, just watching Garden Answer, planting bulbs today.
I'll make bacon and eggs because I made green beans for dinner for lunch on Sunday. Green beans. Ooh. So I think I will take that bacon and fry it up and have some bacon and eggs. I think
that sounds so good. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, I'm still sipping on my honey and lavender tea with my stevia as my sweetener. That I grow. I literally just freeze dry the stevia, put it in a jar, and then when I make my tea, I put one leaf. That's all you need. One leaf to make the pot of tea.
Do you know?
What brand of ginger chews did Karma tell you about? I do not remember at this point in the game, but it was a Christian brand. The one that I have is called Chimes. That's the one I found.
Where did you pick it up at?
Yeah, I got mine at Amazon. If you type in ginger chews, Jesse, The other brand pops up too. I just can't remember off the top of my head, but it's got a really like their mission is really good. So I'm not against it in any way, shape, or form. I just seem to like the chimes because these have peppermint, which peppermint, I got a little fly. I'm gonna do this too. Aunt Lynn was having this problem last week, but
I still am. There's another one here today.
yeah, there we go. We're just gonna clap hands, all you people, make a joyful noise as I'm trying to kill the fly.
Yeah. Yes. What brand are you using?
This is Chimes, CHIMES, and it's the peppermint's what I
Okay.
see. It says peppermint on it.
Yes.
But there is another brand, and I don't.
Oh yeah, there's several brands. Prince of Peace is
Prince of Peace. That's the one. It's Prince of Peace.
That's Karma.
That's Karma's choose that she likes.
Right. Prince of Peace. It's right here. It's you can get a 1 pound candied ginger, and it has a 4.6 rating. You can get that for $9.35.
Yep. I just so happen to like the peppermint ones. Peppermint ginger.
Right. All kinds in here, aren't there?
There's is.
Chimes. I see Chimes right here. I see Chimes. It has a 4.7 rating, so
they're really good.
Yeah.
They're really, really good. I tried helping Scott look for them in Canada. I went in under the Canadian Amazon. You can switch your countries under Amazon. And so I sat and I looked and I looked and I looked, and it would be like $30. He told me that, and I couldn't believe it. So I had to find it for myself. I'm like, that can't be right. So I looked it up and I'm like,
whoops.
Did you get it?
I don't know.
This is going to be that clap your hands kind of show.
And you know it, clap your hand. There you go.
Or what is it? Make a joyful noise.
Yeah. Anyway, I have to tell you, we had a very small, well, it was a nice group, but it was a small group at the community hymn sing last night. And it was hosted by our church. And and our son, the pastor, had to work. So cameraman and I just welcomed the people. That's all, greeted them.
Sure.
And then the person who usually is the one that brings people up to sing, says he'll it's a man, and he'll say, Peggy, are you ready to come up and sing for us? And so he has a chart, and he knows who's going to sing that night. And so last night, Miss Ann, you just missed it. Show her how I appreciate. Show her what you were just.
I think Miss Ann, we're going to have a conversation. Okay, so this is my migraine toolkit. Now I'm going to call it my Andale migraine toolkit. It's these two items. I just need a peppermint one now to go with it.
The lavender and the magnesium.
These are two. I use these and peppermint when I have a migraine. So, and I just put on the arnica salve just because I have a little Arthur right in here.
Oh, hello, you sweet lady. We were just saying, when we think about you, the word that we both spoke at the same time was giver.
Giver.
And we talked about changing our attitude. And I'm going to have to either say, and clap your hands. I don't know what I'm going to do.
It's those silly fruit flies. And it's like,
he's after my banana, but I wrapped it up.
We're going to clap our hands. We're going to choose our attitude about killing the fly, and we're going to make a joyful noise. Yeah. Oh, it's a tiny bit of peppermint and the magnesium. Well, then,
good.
Okay. Guess what? Then it's just, this is the migraine buddy is what I'm going to call that. Glenda's migraine buddy.
Right.
Because that's what you were just showing.
You were just showing that Sir Grace won the
travel.
Yeah.
Took it all. Anyhow, thank you to Miss Ann. I am super excited. I like the little, honestly, I like the little sizes.
Yeah, you can
lavender is one of my favorites.
Right. Mm-hmm. So easy. Thank you, Jesse. There's Chimes peppermint shoes, and that's Amazon. And they had a great rating, and they're recommended by Glenda.
Yep.
And the other one, it was recommend is Karma's favorite, and that's great. Let me do birthdays before we close
Right.
because we're getting close,
Yep.
and I think we should recognize a few people's birthdays.
I think we
Now,
should.
some of you young people will not know who I'm talking about, but that's okay. Roy Rogers,
I know who Roy Rogers is.
King of the Cowboys, I do believe. He
Mhm.
was born in 1911 and he passed away in 1998. It was Roy Rogers, and Dale Evans was his wife.
Mhm.
Um, how about this one? I know you know Tina Turner.
Oh
Everybody
yeah.
knows Tina. Well, she was married one time to a fellow named Ike Turner. Ike was born in 1937 and he passed away in 2007. Now, here's one Jesse will know. Natalie Schaefer. She
Yeah.
was born in 1900 and passed away in 1991. Mrs. Howell from Gilligan's Island. A 3-hour tour.
Yep.
Yeah, Natalie Schaefer was excellent as Mrs. Howell. I loved her character. Um, as I grew up, we had the music of Simon and Garfunkel. Art Garfunkel was born in 1941 and has a birthday today.
I'm trying not to laugh because when Mom was taking us girls to Jungle Gyms, like
Yes.
11 or 12 years ago for the first time in Cincinnati, Ohio, one of her clues was Garfunkel. And I'm like, what?
What?
How
Well,
did,
now there is Garfunkel, the cartoon.
yeah, but not in Jungle Gyms. I still don't know why she said that. So every time I hear Simon and Garfunkel,
Oh,
that's what I think is Garfunkel.
Garfunkel.
I'm like, what does that have to do
Maybe
with?
she saw Garfunkel, the doggy. Who knows?
I don't know.
Okay. And to finish it off, there was a great actor named Ryan O'Neal, and his daughter, Tatum O'Neal, is born in 1963, and she has a birthday today. And before we go, we don't want to be,
No.
yeah, but we need some prayers
Yes.
out for the Louisville metro area.
Mhm.
They had a UPS plane crash last night at 5:15, and I did have a friend that had the shelter in place for the evening. Glenda, so far, Glenda looked it up officially. There's 9 victims, but there's many more to come. And it made on YouTube last night. It made everybody's headlines was the UPS crash. They were on their way to Honolulu, and they had just loaded up with
Thousands of gallons of gas.
thousands.
Yeah, because they were a straight shot flight. So Louisville International, or they call it the Muhammad Ali because it got renamed because Muhammad Ali is from Louisville, Kentucky.
Yes.
So the airport is home to the UPS hub in the United States. And so they were on a one track flight to Honolulu is where they were on their way. And the plane crashed just south of the airport. It barely
Lifted off.
got up. Yeah. And Aunt Lynn and I are very familiar with that airport. That's actually the one that we fly in and out of.
Yes.
And I am constantly down in that area. So I do know, just we weren't down there, thankfully. We were home. In my area, more than Aunt Lynn's, we had people monitoring our air quality because
you did. The wind shifted towards, well, you're not far. You're a little ways from my friend.
Right.
And
not far. We're just
far at all. I mean,
we're just a couple of minutes on the road.
Right. But it went into your county.
Yeah.
And went into her county, which they just butt up together.
Yeah.
And it was more in her county. And then
our county. We're in the same county. It's just the town.
I was thinking she was in Jefferson
No.
County.
Yeah, no, we're in the same county.
Oh, I did not know
Our
that.
counties are the same. Yes, we're in the same county. So
okay.
Yeah, so they did monitor the quality of the air for the Kentuckiana area because that's our metro.
Right.
And so they were monitoring everybody in the area. But the closer you were to the scene, they did a shelter in place and they shut down the interstate as well in that section because they were trying to get emergency vehicles in and out, trying to keep people out of the area because of the fire that was going on. But the mayor of Louisville just did an update just before we went live, and so I went ahead and I did a quick listen, and it was 9 people is what the mayor is saying as of the timing of the filming of this, and just before we went live, there was 9 people killed. So this is a community where we love one another. We may know somebody, like somebody that was sheltered in place, somebody that was connected to this. We know some people who work for UPS that go to the gym with us, and I have yet to see them. So I'm praying that they're okay. We know people who work in that area. So praying that they're okay too. We just haven't heard at this point.
And
So
years ago when Grandpa pastored, we had a pilot for, it was either FedEx or UPS. I am not quite sure which one, but he lives nearer you. And he's probably retired by now, obviously, but he was either UPS or FedEx. I don't know if FedEx is out of that area. Do you know?
There is a huge FedEx hub out of that area. Yes.
Yes.
I know people who work for FedEx as well.
And I would almost say he's probably retired. So yes.
Yeah. So please keep everybody in our area in prayers. We definitely need them. I will say that the Louisville Metro is a community that really helps one another, and I think that's a blessing. It's a sweet city. So yeah, I mean it hit hard to this community. Very, very hard.
Very much. Jesse said something about telling on his age. I
his
think
birthday's not until April. We are a day apart. He's got to hold on. You're a little too soon, because listen, Jesse, I'm okay with my age right now. It's like when these birthdays happen again, then I might be the complaining year, because it's a milestone year for me. And don't be pushing your luck on this 64 thing, because that means I have to go with you on that one. Now I'm blessed to be the age I am, but we are not going to jump start this milestone birthday for me. So shh.
now
Get your memory together, Jesse.
Do you see what Jesse says? He says, "No, Joey, I am 63, but feel like I'm 73. Jesse, I'm older than 73. I just had the birthday."
You're making Lynn feel bad. Don't do that.
Oh, no, I feel bad. I've been telling cameraman, Jesse said this turning, his age is really rough. Since I have turned my age, I have been to the VA emergency room.
Jesse, you don't want to be going to the VA emergency room now.
Like 3 days. I have hurt and ached worse than anything at any time in my life. I told my mother, who's going to be 95 on Monday the 10th. I told her, I said, Mom, at 74, you were just you were just a go-getter. And she still almost get her more than me. But I told her, I said, it has been rough turning this age. So
for her 95th birthday, I'm getting a colonoscopy. For her 95th, for her 95th birthday, her granddaughter's getting a colonoscopy.
Yay! Yes. At least you're not getting her a colonoscopy.
I know, I'm not getting her. I'm taking one for the team. Okay, I'm taking one.
Jesse, I'm glad, because I've never had a birthday change over like it did, and then all of a sudden it's just like, all right, this is enough. I told cameraman, this is enough. I got up yesterday, was the first day in a while, and I felt good. I actually went and volunteered at the library, and then I went and visited with my mom, and I told her, now Glenda can't, because she'd be prepping for that silly colonoscopy.
I know, I'm going to be friends with my bidet. I know, right? Right. And look, she says, "Oh, what fun. Me and my bidet
Yeah, you're gonna
Right
have
here.
great time. But we're going to have a little family cupcakes on Sunday. A lot of people probably can't come. Some of them are saying if they feel well, they'll be there.
Oh my gosh. If
Yeah.
I make it to 70, I will skydive. Look, you guys, he said
Oh,
it. We're gonna
no.
hold him to it
Oh,
for the first time. You know who
that would,
who was it? Or how old was he? He was, oh, you can check for me. I think he was either 90 or 95, but Bob Dole did a skydive.
I think he was, yes, he was
He
either.
did it for a milestone. And I remember
Oh,
Elizabeth talking about
President
it.
Bush did, senior.
Yes, he did it too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. But anyhow, on a different note, Aunt Lynn, I have to tell you something that I think is really cool. You know, I'm not a person that likes AI. I'm going to be honest. I don't know that I necessarily like it. However, my son was sitting at my house yesterday, and for almost 13 years, it's been 12, but almost 13 years, he thought he lost audio from my grandfather, your dad. He recorded when he was a young teenager, he recorded his great grandfather and some of the stories that, oh, it was George Bush. Yes, George H.W. Bush. Anyhow, so he was sitting at my house and he had an epiphany and he went, "Oh, I think I know that I emailed it to," and it was your son. But he called him uncle. We're cousins, but
Right.
but to him, he was Uncle Bubba. Okay.
Right.
And so he was like, "Oh, I think I did. I wonder if I could look it up." And he sat at my couch, on my couch at my house yesterday afternoon,
Yeah.
and he went, "Oh, all of the audio I thought I lost is there."
Great.
And so he used AI to clean up the sound of the video or the recordings.
Yeah.
And then he took out like some of grandpa coughing because it would kind of
He was in the hospital at that time.
in one of them. Yeah.
Right. And he'd been out for 3 weeks into kind of a.
And one of them was done at his last birthday party, which is what all this birthday thing. He actually recorded grandpa at his last birthday. And so all that background noise, he was able
Yeah,
to
the 80th.
get rid of it.
Yeah.
And so last night I sat and I listened to grandpa tell those stories. And it was just like it was refreshing to hear, you know, some of the stories that he had. He talked about pulling over a wrestler, a very famous wrestler, and he made a comment and he goes, "You know, he had a washboard face." So I looked the wrestler up
Yeah.
and I went, he does kind of have a washboard kind of looking face.
He was a policeman about 30 miles from Detroit, out and he was, anyway, I think somehow he got up on the freeway. Right. He was up a few miles from our town on the freeway and he pulled over that famous wrestler because we had Cobo Hall at that time and there was a lot of wrestling in Cobo Hall and he was an avid wrestling fan. And when he pulled him over, yeah.
Well, he got out of a ticket. The wrestler got out of a ticket
Yeah.
because he gave grandpa some of his merch to take home to his son and so your brother, Uncle Morris.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was pretty cool. So I got to hear that story, but then I looked the wrestler up and I'm like,
Yep.
this is fun. He has kind of a washboard looking kind of face. And then there were some photos that grandma asked me many years ago to see if I could restore. And I've held on to these photos this whole time.
Yes.
And so I was talking to my son about it and he's been cleaning up the pictures. And one of the photos, I remember grandma saying, Aunt Lynn looks like my aunt, my mom's sister, a lot. And I can see the resemblance. So I got the photo and I went, oh my gosh, I'm going to send that to you here in a little bit. But he's been cleaning up photos for me and I'm able to see the family, you know, like, so they're like photos that have just like, they're so old, they're well over 100 years old that they're starting to fade or they've crackled or whatnot. So yeah, he's been cleaning them up. He's having fun, but he's on paternity leave right now because he's got a new little one. So when the little one's out, he's sitting there having fun cleaning up stuff.
So before we go, I want to address that Ann Dale wants to go zip lining Oh, cameraman, he's been ziplining.
Man, have you not ever been ziplining?
She's ready to go ziplining.
Oh, I would go with you, girl. I do mean that. I would absolutely. I've gone ziplining before, and it's exhilarating. I did it in the mountains in Pennsylvania, and I first that first one, someone needs to push you because you can't just. Yeah, I had a hard time. Just like, okay, here I go. I'm like, and I just kept going. Can I do it? Can I do it? And somebody, I was with other caregivers and from the Elizabeth Dole Foundation, and we all were just on a retreat together. Mm-hmm. And she literally just kind of came up, bye. And I went, ah! And then like within 10 seconds, like, oh my gosh, it was breathtaking and seeing out above all the trees. And I would do it again. I had the best time. You want a gentle ride? Well, it was gentle. It was fun. And then we went down. We did the mountain coasters too.
Yes. Not
that this is funny, but it's funny. Okay. So I went down, me and a friend, we went down together. And then I had other friends behind me. And when they got down, it was kind of like, what's wrong with you? One was all bloodied up, like completely bloodied up. And the other one was laughing so hard she was crying. And I said, what happened? And she said, well, we were coming down and we saw this chipmunk and I tried to brake and the chipmunk jumped the track and the little mountain coaster kind of came off and to the chipmunk.
Oh.
And the person got hurt doing this. And so they got the mountain coaster fixed back on the track and all that. And they came down and I said, well, at least you're amongst caregivers.
Right.
I understand that you've got open wounds that we need to take care of. So we'll get you cleaned up and don't worry. We will help you with your PTSD and, and we'll say a prayer for the chipmunk's family. And
she's amongst caregivers. Oh my
You're
God.
Good. You're amongst caregivers. We got you. And we're all Easter sealed trained, which was kind of our thing. Like back in the day, they made all the VA caregivers do Easter seal training, which is a great program. But we all laugh that we're Easter sealed trained and we got you. So
oh my gosh.
I don't know if I'll do mountain coasting, but I would do zip lining in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Well, maybe next spring I'll, take off and hey, I want to say something before we go. My cameraman's family lived from East Coast to Arizona, West Coast.
Oh yeah.
And it's so difficult, he went to his Arizona to her wedding and he got to see his other sister flew in from the East Coast and they had a great time. But he misses seeing his family.
Oh, for sure.
And it's so difficult because it's like to go one, go the other, blah, blah, blah. So it came to me, since you all did this, let's have a family cruise.
I love that.
It just came to me, just like, the Lord was like, have a family cruise. Then, you have your own separate accommodations. It's not like, we're staying in someone's home per se, which is fine. But, as you get older, you kind of like to have your own restroom and different things, change.
Oh, yeah.
And your TV habits and things might be different, and your sleeping habits might be different than your family. Anyways, it just so it just might be that we're going to have a family cruise next year. And I want you to know Norwegian Cruise has contacted me. That's a good thing, right?
Yep. Where are you guys thinking on cruising to?
Well, I don't know yet. I threw out Puerto Rico and the Bahamas, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Because their family, they have roots in Puerto Rico. Mm-hmm. They have family in Puerto Rico. So, but I don't care where we go. Somebody mentioned Alaska and I thought, maybe that's a little out of my price range right now, but cruise, out of Miami or Fort Lauderdale would be more in line with what we could really do. And of course we go for 6 or 7 nights. I mean, if we're going to go, we're going to go, right?
I think that would be amazing.
Great.
I want to go on a cruise again. I looked a couple nights ago, and there is one that cruises Japan, and it's just a little bit cheaper than the Alaska cruise. It doesn't include the airfare, so I'm not, the airfare might be a little bit more because we're flying into Japan. But you fly into Narita, and you go to the port at Yokohama, and you stop all the way like around. Like
Yes. Oh, yes.
and I used to live in Japan, so I would absolutely love to go back to Japan and see it. The it's a really neat country to go visit, and then you end up in Seoul, South Korea, and then you fly home from there. So it would just be a really cool cruise. And I asked Sir Grace, I said, well, if we had the money, which we don't right now, right?
Right.
But
I'm saving, right.
Yeah, we'd have to really think this through and start saving. This might be like a 3-year, wait on trying to pay this off.
Yes. Mine might be September of next. We have to get in before hurricane season, and I think September is about the last of the months. It's either going to be April or September. So I don't know. And then if they want to do something like, and I really don't have a problem if they want to go to Orlando and they want to go into the Disney theme parks. I mean, whatever but I think the cruise is going to be number one on the
it's something so different, Aunt Lynn.
I know.
It's not something, like when you think about going on vacation with your family, you think in our area, we think Tennessee, we think Alabama,
Branson. We do Branson.
We think about Disney. We think about Orlando, what's this?
Oh, Wisconsin. We do Wisconsin.
But we don't think about cruising, at least in our vicinity of our area.
No, we don't.
I think it's so different and so like out of the box fun.
Right. I watch Yankee in the South. I'm promoting Yankee in the South.
Yeah.
And they live in the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, and I love them both. And they do cruises a lot, and they love them. They take you right along, and you can, I can see what to do, what not to do. There's a lot of people out there that cruise regularly, and they give you tips.
And Ann does too. Ann's a cruiser.
Yes, that's what I mean. Oh, and I do want to ask a question. I hope it's not being too forward. May I ask what they did charge, what they were asking for Wi-Fi on the Alaskan cruise package?
It was okay. So the basic, like we got it into our
package.
Yes. And then when we got on the cruise, it was buy one, get one half off. And I could be wrong. I have honestly forgotten. I want to say it was like 180.
Is it that? I did not know if we
could. That was for both of us. So they gave me a deal. And then it was buy one, get one half off. And
you could do one only.
You could do one only. But what I ended up doing, so the only reason that we took it is because of I need to keep in contact with family back home. We have some family that I just needed to make sure. Of course, I did go live on the ship, and that was wonderful. But that's the only real reason we took the internet is because I needed to connect, especially with Sir Grace's dad, just to make sure.
Yes.
We were in constant communication, and then we took all of the insurance and everything because it was kind of. We have things in our family that I have to like put first.
Yes.
So but if I was going just on a family, and I knew everything, was then weren't in the same situation, I would only put it on one phone.
That's what we'll do because I've got to be able to contact, about our mother and the family. So well, thank you guys.
That would be my recommendation. And then the other one is we didn't take the drink package. I talked to my other aunt, and my other aunt said, how much alcohol do you drink? And I went, maybe a glass every so often. And what I found for us is that I bought a bottle, and it was like of wine, and it was $32, I think. But we didn't drink the whole thing.
Right.
And so they put the bottle with our name and room number on the bottle. And then I went to and I kept a ticket.
Yeah.
And then a couple nights later, Sir Grace and I went out to dinner, just the two of us.
Mhm.
And I gave them the ticket and we had the rest of the wine. So and then they did a military appreciation.
Right. That was Norwegian. Yeah.
Norwegian, yeah, they did a military appreciation. I shared that. They gave you a packet. Of course, they give a military discount too, which you've got a few veterans that you'd be cruising with.
Oh, all just about.
Yeah, so you get
actually a retired. She has full military. They're divorced, but he was either a colonel or a major, and
she was a Marine.
Yeah, she has complete pass, everything.
Yeah. But that doesn't matter. The fact that you served, period. It does, you don't have to go full return.
Everybody going is going to have served.
Yeah. Right. If you have served, or you're the direct family member, so that would be your spouse and a dependent child, not a child that's married and moved on in life. It's a dependent child.
But her granddaughter may come, and she's
they would tack it on because it would be under her ticket. But anyhow, so they did a military appreciation night, and it was free hors d'oeuvres and free beverages of your choice, whatever you wanted, and open bar. So I just don't think you need to pay for it.
No, we would not. We
would do it. And then I went, and then Aunt Lynn, I found like a free facial, so I went and got facial. I got a facial. Yeah, and then you go, and now of course the jewelry place, it's FB. They give away free charms, but they're trying to sell you this expensive jewelry.
Absolutely.
You can go to K Jeweler or your mom and pop jeweler and find either the same thing or something similar to it for a heck of a lot less money on a cruise. But you can go get free charms. So I did. I looked for the freebies. I'm like, okay, and I kept it cheap.
Right.
And we had fun.
And I would. I'd be there.
I thought of you the whole time. I'm like, man, Sir Grace. We took off, Sir Grace and I, just the two of us, a lot. And we were like looking for all the freebies. Like, let's go get it.
Well, this wasn't free, but our favorite thrift store, which is a ministry-based thrift store, has 3 locations. And they just had their 97-cent sale. And the one location was everything $12.77 furniture. It was
all locations the next day, I found out.
Yeah, and I went to 2 of the locations.
It was the next day that everything was 97 cents.
I bought a 31 purse for 97 cents.
Oh my gosh.
I bought beautiful tops for 97 cents. So that wasn't free, but hey, what a blessing to be able to,
my bonus daughter got a Tiffany lamp for 97 cents. I got a picture of it. And she's like, you got to see this beautiful lamp I bought. And I'm like, what's a Tiffany lamp? 97 cents.
They were blowing out sofas and everything for 97 cents.
97 cents. Oh, yeah. Yes. Scott said your name came up a couple of times, Aunt Lynn, meaning you're the queen of the deals.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I enjoy it. I have fun. I can't help it if I go in a store with my sister in New York, the same Walmart, Scott, we all went into.
Yeah.
And I walk in and all their purses and wallets are at the front of the door marked $1. I can't help it. I can't help it,
No.
But our mom always says, if you want to go and get good sales, go. Oh, I got a crystal trinket box for 97 cents.
Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful too, Glenda. It's crystal.
Well, I will share this. So I went to that gala last year in DC, and with Tom Hanks, Jocko Sims, it's of course Senator Dole. I mean, I know her; she's a sweet gal. And Savannah Guthrie from the entire Today Show was there. They were our production team. They're also a coalition partner. So this gala is several $1,000s to get into. And as a fellow, we get to go as a guest of the foundation. So I'm not paying to go in.
Right.
Because I volunteer for them. Anyhow, So I had to have a gown, and I was in the midst of losing weight. I was also in a kitchen renovation. So this girl ain't got no monies.
Right, right, right. What did you do? What did God bless you with?
I went to the Goodwill bins,
Yes.
and for like maybe under $2, I got my gown. And I went in and I was talking to one of the other Dole fellows, and she goes, I have that dress at home. And I'm like, really? And she goes, where'd you get that? And I went, do I really want to tell you? Like, I had my cheap dress on.
Yeah.
But,
$2 dress.
but now I'm telling you, like, we're just real people, the fellows, like every walk of life.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right.
And she has her own farm. She sells meat rabbits, like so people can
come
have
in
their own
and
meat.
dress rabbit. That's right.
And so that's what she does. So she owns a farm. So it wasn't so bad. So I wasn't too embarrassed. But I told her, I said, well, I went to the Goodwill bins. I put my gloves on, and I found the dress, and it was maybe under $2. She said, Glenda, I spent over $200 for the same dress.
I know, it was beautiful. You had
and so, yeah.
Well, where did your shoes come from in your purse?
So let's see here. What shoes did I wear? Oh, the shoes came from the same 97-cent store that you went to.
Yes.
And the purse was from my mother.
Yes. Which came from
the bins.
The bins.
I should show I'll show the picture. Hang on. Let me pull it up. But yeah, I mean, you can find gorgeous things. And now because I'm going back to the gala this year and I am a lot smaller, I can't wear that dress this year.
Right.
I have to find a new one. And I thought I had one, but it's too big. So I'm definitely gonna have to find a new one. There is a picture I am looking for. I know that it's right in here.
Well,
you go ahead and keep talking. I'm looking.
Is that what we say, a gala? Speaking of galas, we've been invited to a gala by your sister next week. And so I'm going Friday to try to find an outfit.
There you go.
Isn't that beautiful, everyone?
And all of the Dole fellows wore the white ribbon that you see. And inside of it said, I am a hidden hero. Identify who are the caregivers at the event.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Well, Linda, I appreciate that you have been, we've been co-hosting together today.
For the Lynn show.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Bum. And I guess I'll go make that bacon and eggs.
Yeah, I think. Oh, you're gonna bake and eggs too? You're gonna take inspiration?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make mine. I'm seriously like going, I want it over easy, and I have my avocado, and I like to make avocado toast, and so I'm gonna go do that. But anyhow, thank you to everybody for joining us today. We appreciate each of you guys. On your way out, please hit the likes up. And as my mama would say, share if you dare.
And thank you to our moderators.
Yes,
you get three extra granny kisses today.
Well, let's kiss everybody out.
Oh, just a moment.
Yes, go ahead.
Jerry Butler, Susan and Jerry. Let me just go here. They have Jesse, help me out. Doesn't Jerry and Susan have a giveaway this Saturday, the 8th?
They do.
And I have it down at 5:00. Now that could be 5:00 Eastern, which would be 6:00 Central.
Mm-hmm. No,
4:00.
It would be 4 the other way. Mm-hmm.
But if I'm going to wait just before, if Jesse wants to put in there, it's a giveaway and it's celebrating subscribers. I do believe
that's awesome. That's awesome.
I do believe that's what Jerry mentioned.
So I probably won't go live on that. So that way everybody can go over and support Jerry, because normally I'm live during that time. And so I think I'll go ahead and let everybody just go on over so that way they can be part of the giveaway.
Ginger's live is tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Time.
Mm-hmm.
And right there you can.
Yes, Ginger. Yep, right here.
Right there.
No, it won't let me. Hang on a minute. Let me go this way.
Not for Nothing Homestead. We miss Wendy today, and Joey was here today. Joey. Joe Fix It For You was here.
Yes, he was in the house. Ginger was here earlier. Becky was here. Happy birthday again to Becky.
On the 8th.
And Major, if you're watching on the replay,
Salute.
Salute.
We love you.
Yes, hope you're doing well. And it's beer o'clock somewhere, but I'm having my tea right now.
And I'm having my cranberry sugar-free juice.
So
There's a lot of sugar. There we go. But
there it is.
thank you very much.
Thank you. There we go. There it
I
is.
didn't want to go until we got that in there. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oopsies. There we go. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jesse.
Well,
I appreciate you too.
Anne's getting her eye checked out right now, and I'm going to get my tongue checked out in a little while. So we should.
That's okay. I'm gonna get the internal taken care of on Monday. Both ends.
Woohoo!
Both
Yeah.
ends.
Yes. We're
Party
living
on
life.
Monday.
We're ordinary people.
Yeah, just living our lives, taking
Just
care of
living our
our
lives. We love you all.
Yes, we do.
Each and every one of you. You're such a blessing to us. Do remember to, since this has been a tragedy in the Louisville area, do say a prayer for the families of those that lost their loved ones, and the EMT and the ambulance and the first responders and the
everybody. Okolona area, St. Matthews area. I mean, just like everybody came in to the Louisville area. Oh, there's Carlene. There's Miss
Carlene.
But they said that everybody like in the metro area on the Kentucky side was on the scene. So yeah. I'm grateful. But yeah.
And the air traffic controllers, they need prayer because they were there and
they witnessed that
where they were.
Yeah.
Actually, somebody driving along the freeway actually captured the
flight
incident. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that was on the south end. I knew it when I turned it on. I went, "That's the south end," because I know
we not fly over. Was it Crittenden? They call it all that
Crittenden Drive. So they went. It was over. So they crashed just by the outer loop, and they went in. They skimmed one of the buildings, like it actually crashed, and then went down. So they were the way that. Okay, so the flights take off and land depending on the direction of the wind. Mm-hmm. And so they were flying to the south. Sometimes they'll fly to the north, like come towards us and take off. Right. But they were flying to the south. So it went at the south end of the airport, just by the outer loop is where it went. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Well, Jesse, I hope they don't find out my tongue is forked.
Just get your fork in. There you go.
I don't want my tongue split in half.
Anyhow, well, thank you to everybody for being here. Mom will be back next week. Otherwise, this is going to get a new name change. So
that's right. And if you're back next week, we just
I have fun. I have fun. But the name's going to change.
That's right. We're just going to roll with
Well,
everyone, we will see you soon. Have a wonderful, blessed week. And before we come back next week on the 11th, it is Veterans Day.
Yes.
And
thank you to all of our veterans for serving this country. You are the heart. You are the heart of our country, and we love each and every single one of our veterans.
Absolutely. And cameraman and I are blessed to be able to be with Glinda and Sir Grace every Veterans Day. We've been invited to our great nephew's school. Mm-hmm. Great nephew's school. And I think that we're going to talk about it, the four of us, and probably meet there and then go from there.
Yes. We always like to go to different restaurants and different things. And one place that does honor the family members on Veterans Day is Starbucks. So I got to hit Starbucks because
we always sit there at Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, they do just veterans, as it should be.
I know,
but I just want to go get a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Yeah, they're great. They're great. We love you all. Enjoy Veterans Day.
Thank you to all of our veterans. We love you so much. That's each and every single one of you.
Okay. Bye-bye now.
See you next time.
Mwah.